Hey folks, it's me, Brian, and this is what I'm drinking tonight. I'm having an Indian whiskey called Paul John Nirvana, which comes to you from the Goa region in India. It is 40% alcohol by volume, and I got it because it was a steal. It was $21.99 at a local beer, wine, and liquor store in DC, and I could not pass this one up, folks. So it's a single malt whiskey. This Paul John whiskey company has several different entries. Most of them are 46% alcohol by volume and up. This one comes in at 40%, and I don't think you can go wrong with a single malt, no matter what the country, costing you $21.99. And I've had a little bit of it so far, and spoiler alert, it is a good whiskey. So let's crack it open again, and let me show you what it looks like, since you have not seen what it looks like yet. This is what it looks like, folks. It is a very light colored whiskey. There's no age statement on the bottle, so I'm guessing they're not aging it long in bourbon or oak casks, because you would think it would have a darker color to it. The box gives a little bit of info on this particular whiskey. It says Nirvana unpeated. Now they do have a peated version, I believe. A captivating expression from the Goan shores of India, the Nirvana arouses the senses with a soft whiff of bourbon, fruitcake, and an enticing caramel pudding. The honeycomb sweetness gently touches the palate with a mild salt-tinged barley, while the succulent vanilla heralds the honeyed finish of this rich copper whiskey, assuring sublime experiences beyond the worldly rim. Well, that is a mouthful, isn't it, folks? It's a mouthful to say, hey, this is the best thing since sliced bread, or it's the best thing since whiskey in India, all right? But here's what it smells like. It smells like honey. There is no doubt to it. This is a sweet smelling dram. There's no, I don't get any fruitiness. There's definitely no peat in it, and just a hint of spice, but it is honey. It is very sweet smelling. Let's give it a taste. Prost, my friends. It's a very mellow, kind of medium-bodied, a little bit boozy, a little strong dram of whiskey. As the smell indicates, it tastes very sweet. It's one of the most sweetest whiskeys I've ever had. And I don't know if ordinary whiskey drinkers, Scotch drinkers would appreciate such sweetness, because it is so far out of the bell curve on sweetness. But it is a decent flavor to have, this honeycomb, as they call it, taste to it. Now, am I getting vanilla? Not really. I'm getting a little bit of orange. They also mentioned some salt. What do they call it? Salt-tinged, salt-tinged barley. I'm not getting much of that. I'm just getting a lot of sweetness. Sweetness, a little bit of orange, not much oak. Couldn't tell whether this was in an oak or a bourbon cask, to be honest. And it could have been in either, or both, or any type of cask. Naturally, it was in a cask, but since there's no age statement, and I don't know what the protocols are in terms of what you have to put on a label and what you don't, in India, it could have been aged for all of 10 minutes or 10 years. Who knows? I just know that this says it's for export overseas. So if you are in India and you are watching this video and you are enjoying this beverage, I don't know if you're supposed to be doing that, because it's only supposed to be for export only. So you should have your own Paul John that you're drinking over there. Not this one, not Nirvana. Not Nirvana, that costs $21.99. And I did see another reviewer review this, and he made the same kind of comment that I will make. It's kind of interesting. It has this like packet, like something you get in clothes, you know. I don't know why it's in whiskey, but it's down in the bottom of this, you know, the packet. Yeah, I don't know why it's in there. I've never known this to be in beverages of whiskey, but it is nonetheless. So there you have it, folks. Another review in the books. Paul John Nirvana, out of India. I give it an 8.5 out of 10. Probably get an 8, but since it is so economical, it gets an 8.5. I mean, so economical. $21.99 and glass. It's not plastic, it's glass. So they put a decent whiskey and they have a very economical price. If you like a decent, sweet whiskey, this is for you. Stay safe, stay sane, and I will see you on the next video.